So we got some pretty big news for Zbcn, but the price still isn't at all-time highs. Matter of fact, the last time we were at all-time highs was at the end of May. We're in September. But I believe that Zbcn is still just getting started. We are extremely early. But funny enough, I see that some people are running. Some people are leaving Zbcn because they just don't have the patience. They will forever run from coin to coin to coin to coin. They are just straight up chasers, FOMOing in on all the coins that's rallying, and then they end up wondering how come their portfolios still won't make all-time highs. That's because they're chasing these coins at all-time highs and then selling at the bottom. People will forever do this in the crypto space, and then they're going to later on say that crypto was a scam the entire time. But it's because they just don't know how to invest. Anyways, I want to get straight into the video. Actually, before we get straight into the video here, real quick, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, check out my link to BTCC. Right now, they've got another promo that's happening. The last one, some of you won a couple $100s, and there's another promo. This time, it's $300, as you can see here on the screen. So 300 USDT giveaway. Trade anything, crypto stocks, FX, or commodities. One winner, 300 USDT split. It's a 2-week competition from September 2nd to September 16th, and how to be included in the draw, all you have to do is sign up using my link. It's for new users and existing users, so you have a chance to win some money right there. The link for BTCC will be in the description down below. It requires no KYC. But getting straight into the video, if we kick things off by taking a look at the crypto bubbles here, we can see that right now it's a green day. Now, Trump is supposed to make an announcement at 2 p.m. Eastern. As I'm recording this video, it's 1:39 p.m., right? So we'll see what ends up happening at 2 p.m. Are we going to flip straight to red? Are we going to continue to rally? But I'm hopeful. I believe that the market is going to remain green, but I could be completely off and everything just tags. You know, like there's a meme coin that people are starting to buy because they feel like Trump is going to make a bad announcement and they feel like the market's going to tank. But I'm not going to get into any meme coins in this video right here. Just remain positive. I believe that we're still in a bull cycle. People are saying there's only 2 or 3 months left here. I think that's nonsense. I'm not going based off of history. I'm going based off of what I see going on in front of me, and crypto is being widely adopted, and I believe that this bull cycle is going to last a lot longer than people actually believe. But getting into some Zebec news here, let's see. So on their website, our compliance roadmap is moving right on schedule. SOC 2 is complete. And next up, MiCA approval expected September. FCA progress expected end of October. ISO certification targeted by end of 2025. So they just got their SOC 2, and I know some people probably just don't care about it. They're like, okay, that's a cool story, but what's going on with the price? I only care about the price. You see, this is what I mean by patience. You guys need to understand that this project is doing the right things. They're headed in the right direction, and there's no reason why this project, Zbcn, cannot end up in the top 100 on CoinMarketCap. I don't see why not. You know, the price is extremely cheap. I think it's what, 0.0037 or something. I don't know. I'll check in just a second. But yeah, regardless, the market cap on Zbcn is low enough where we still could make life-changing returns. So every single piece of news, in my personal opinion, is just the next step for adding newer investors. You know, the community here is already extremely solid. You guys already know this. Like, you guys have been in this thing for quite some time. And yeah, we know the community is solid, but we need to onboard more people. And the amount of holders for Zbcn continues to grow. If you guys have been watching my Zbcn videos, I've talked about it, right? So that's just a good sign. So anyone that's still trying to like talk bad about Zbcn, I always just ignore, because they just don't know what they're talking about. They don't conduct proper research, and maybe they are, I don't know, XRP holders or something like that, and they don't want people to invest anywhere else except XRP. You see, with Bitcoin as well, they don't want people to invest anywhere except for Bitcoin, because they just want people to continue to fill their current bags. And no, absolutely not. You know, when you see a project with such a low market cap and you see the potential, I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest because the market cap is low enough where I can make a lot more money than investing in something like XRP. And I'm not saying XRP is bad or anything like that. I'm just saying the market cap is much smaller for Zbcn, so the potential for returns is just that much greater. at least for this cycle. For the cycle as well, as long as Zbcn and the Zebec team continues to grow, I don't see why not, right? Now, if we see what's happening over here on X, matter of fact, this video right here is perfect. You know, I'm sure some of you have seen this video before. You see all this red, people's like, oh man, this thing is going nowhere, but not knowing the long-term picture. You got to think long term. The long term could be something like this right here for Zbcn. You never know. It's going to break new all-time highs. And yeah, it could potentially just go parabolic. You just never know. This person says right here, still buying at least $20 worth daily of Zbcn. And yeah, people are still buying. You know, like people are still even just dollar cost averaging up on their position, and that's because they know what they hold. They've conducted your research. I tell you guys this all the time. Don't pour conviction. You have to have conviction for yourself, because what if everybody is wrong, right? The only thing that can keep you going during bad times is your own personal conviction, not the price, because the price is going to fluctuate. The price will always fluctuate, not with only with Zbcn, with every coin in the market. You know, like sometimes people are like, oh, Zbcn or whatever coin is just going down. It's not making new all-time highs. I'm tired of this. I don't want to be invested in this thing anymore. And then you take a look at other coins, the higher market cap coins like SWI or SAY or anything like that, right? And they're in the same predicament. Like they're just going down as well, right? So I always laugh when people try to compare certain coins, but it's just a trash market that we're in right now, just this current time period. But I do believe that yeah, Zbcn is going to do absolutely fantastic. Matter of fact, take a look at this right here. Politics trending. Hashtag Trump dead. You see what I mean? Like people are afraid that the market is about to tank. And this is why they're pouring into a specific meme coin right now. It's just, I don't know, this market is, it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. But you got to be patient with a lot of these coins that you have high conviction in, because it's only a matter of time before they really rally. The last thing you want is to sell your Zbcn bags if you're bullish on it, and then the next day the thing explodes, and then you find yourself in a situation where you're just like, man, do I chase this pump? I just finished selling. Like, nope, I'm not going to chase it. It's going to come back down to where I sold it at, and then I'm going to hop back in. Then it doesn't. It continues to rally, and then it continues to rally. Then you see it sitting at a 2x from where you sold it at, and then you're like, oh, screw it, man. I'm just gonna buy. I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I'm just gonna buy, and if it comes down, I'm gonna just DCA on the way down. Then you buy it, it starts to come down, and you're like, oh my gosh, this thing continues to fall. I'm not gonna DCA. Then you end up selling at a loss. Man, it's just, sometimes it's better to just hold these high conviction coins and just let them run. Let them do its thing. You know, like the market's just gonna fluctuate. You gotta let these coins just do its thing, man. No point trying to trade all the time. There are coins in your portfolio where, yeah, you can swing trade, you know, make money while your high conviction coins isn't really doing anything. But if you have a high conviction coin, why trying to swing trade it all the time? And you're just gonna, it's just way too much work, way too much work if you ask me. But let's get into the price action. So I was wrong. It's not 0.003 anything. It's 0.0040. Let's see. On the day, this thing is up over 7%. The volume is up 50% in the last 24 hours. So that's definitely a great sign there. In the last 7 days, it's still down almost 11%. And on the month, it's down 22%. 22%. What does this person say over here? I have been watching the market shake out investors. If you're holding with conviction, you deserve the upwards move when it comes. Yeah. Absolutely, man. This market is shaking out a lot of people. People are still panicking because the beginning of the year, a lot of people got destroyed. They were buying all these coins at all-time highs, and they got completely wrecked, and now they're afraid of the market. So now they're accepting a 20% gain on their investment. You know, they put in $1,000, it goes up 20%, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm taking out this money. I just want to get back all the money I lost at the beginning of the year and just run, right? And those sorts of investors, their lives will never change. You know, if you're already rich or if you're a billionaire or whatever, then yeah, 20% on whatever amount of money you put in is great returns. But if you're not on a level that you already, or that you really want to get to, and it goes up 20%, you're just running away, then you're just never going to get to that level. And you're just accepting whatever lifestyle you live that you want out of. Okay. But yeah, people are just extremely funny. Now, Obviously, Zbcn is still not listed on Coinbase or Binance, and we still expect it to come. And I've talked about this part last video, how September 15th is going to be the last time we're going to see this right here, 2.1% of the supply being unlocked. Unlocked periods, people don't like unlocked periods. And yeah, that's great to see. That's the last time we're going to see 2.12%. And afterwards, it's going to be 1.04% until this doesn't exist anymore. And there will not be any sell pressure, I think. I mean, there's always going to be sell pressure in the market, no matter what coin you're holding. You know, Trump tweets out something, people sell, right? But yeah, like this to me is just, you just got to get through the shaky times in the market, right? And yeah, Zbcn, just in a couple weeks, we have something to look forward to. Less of the supply is going to be out, and the max supply, like, we're almost there. So you just have to be a little bit more patient, and eventually, you know, you're going to get the rewards off of this thing. Like, take a look at this percent of supply in circulation, 90.91%. So it's almost at 100%. So yeah, definitely great to see. Now, if we take a look at this chart pattern, right? So I drew in these lines during my last Zbcn video, and I expected Zbcn to trade within these lines, but right now it just got back in. When was this? Yesterday. It went a little bit outside of the line, but right now it's in between those lines again. So we're looking okay. The only thing is, if you take a look at this indicator, it did fire a bearish momentum just a couple days ago, I believe it was. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, this was on August 31st, it looks like. Bearish momentum was just fired, which kind of sucks to see, but it is what it is, you know. Doesn't mean it's not going to come back between these lines and then start to skyrocket. You just never know at the end of the day, right? But yeah, Zbcn, I'm not necessarily looking at these charts every single day. I'm not looking at the charts every day. I'm looking at the charts right now because I'm making this video and giving you guys an update on what's happening. But yeah, if you're bullish on something, you don't need to look at the charts every day. It's not a good thing. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you end up panic selling, or even going on X every single day, because I've seen it time and time again. There's going to be someone that convinces you to leave your long-term position. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't take in, you know, negative information. It's always good to take in both sides, just so you can have just so you can make a better informed decision on the project that you're invested in. But ultimately, let it come down to you. Don't get shaken out of anything you own just because someone is talking bad about it, and just because a chart isn't doing what you want it to do. Eventually, Zbcn, I think, is going to break these previous all-time highs, and then people's going to be FOMOing in once again. That's what I think. Of course, I could always be wrong. I tell you guys this all the time. Do your own research. But right now, Bitcoin is sitting at pretty much 111,000. ETH is at 4,300, and I don't expect a crash anytime soon. But I hope I'm right about that. But that's all I have. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links down below, and until next time, take care.